My name is Jenny, and I speak as a human living on planet Earth and as an individual of free will with a right to be heard. I speak also on behalf of those that are of the same opinion as me, that cannot or are not able to express themselves in this form. This call is primarily directed to the Vatican leaders, CIA and other similar organizations, other religious leadership, unelected royal families, banking families, secret societies, the military-industrial complex, the secret space programs, national governments, Agenda 2030 planners, United Nations, EU, World Health Organization and Big Pharma, World Economic Forum members, and all kind of media and all others that in a regressive and deceitful way act secretly or openly as the planetary government of Earth. I include both humans and non-humans of these groups. I also direct myself to the, for me, invisible and unidentified leaders of the Galactic Federation of Planets that are overseeing all matters on Earth and that are acting permissive to those above-mentioned groups. Secondarily, I direct myself to all the progressive extraterrestrial groups out there that are and has been involved in Earth and humankind since the beginning of history, as I want them to also hear what I have to say from inside this game. So here comes my declaration. I do not consent to the current regressive and permissive ways the Earth is managed. I do not consent to be lied to by authorities and those who are supposed to have people's and society's best interest in mind. I do not consent to be poisoned by metals, nanobots, harmful frequencies and radiation, negative black goo, or other harmful substances. I do not consent to the genetic manipulation and industrial pollution of nature. I do not consent to be forced to take any unsafe medical treatments against my will, and I don't want any negative consequences laid upon me for not doing so. I do not consent to the persecutions, threats, bribings, and even killings of honest scientists who invent positive technologies for humans and Earth. I do not consent to the massive withholding of knowledge about, for example, extraterrestrial life and the true physics and mathematics of this universe, and I do certainly not consent to torture and sexual abuse of children. As I take the consequences of my actions according to the universal law of cause and effect, I now declare that person, being, or group that did or do any of these regressive things that I do not consent with, I place upon you the karmic responsibility for your actions, and I command you to stop immediately.